my first bet,
Parlays to the left of them.
the defense could use a little bit of improvement too.
Parlays to the right of them.
For dramatic effect,
Parlays in front of them.
How'd you get into betting sports?
and this is how to be a profitable sports bettor.
Volley and thunder.
The only way to gamble responsibly is to win. What's up, everybody? It's me, Qwan Young, and welcome to the Qwan Show. What's going on, everybody? Qwan Young here, once again on the Qwan Show. As you can see, it's been a bit scaled back. We don't have the same studio setup as I did last year, but we're still powering through the Qwan Show. We're going to get this show to whatever level of heights it should be. I spent a good majority of the off season in the gym, you know, to say the least, or so to speak. I'm refining my process. Last year, if I'm going to get all the way negative, like my bank account, I had a horrible year. I came on in the playoffs a little bit, went on a bit of a run, hit some first touchdown bets, some anytime touchdown bets, and I learned that I am way much better at player props and picking player props and touchdown bets than I am picking team totals and sides and spreads. So the Qwan Show this year, very few team totals, very few spreads, maybe some money line picks here and there, but I'm focusing solely on player props. This season, we're going to do some things different. We also got a bit of an announcement. If you were a fan of Last Word Cheetah, Cheetah's not coming back, but I'm going to take something that we did over there and bring it to the Qwan Show. You know, I think everybody loved the leaderboard concept. I like engaging with the viewers and picking their brains and seeing where their leans and everything are. So we're going to bring back what I think will be the best segment on this show, which is calling it Beat the Qwan. I'm going to have more of a detailed breakdown for you on Sunday when we actually get through the entire show, the Qwan Show. This is just a small Thursday Night Football preview because I have become the busiest man in show business right now. I'm juggling a bunch of shows, social media manager, everything. So the Thursday Night Football show, we're probably going to do the Qwan Show 3 times a week. Thursday Night Football show is probably going to be really quick, a preview of the game, maybe a video or two. Sunday, you get the full show, and then Monday we do a recap and a look ahead into the next week. So I look forward to talking with all of you, getting you guys on my show. Listen, I'm going to set up a time for you guys to maybe I should explain Beat the Qwan a little bit better first. Beat the Qwan, you get 3 bets a week, and you pick a game, no parlays, just straight bets. You pick a game, and we take the odds, we add it to your monthly total. At the end of the month, whoever beats me wins the prize. I'm not sure what the prize will be yet. I'm pretty sure the first month will be some type of cash. I'll come up with the details on Sunday, but I'm going to set aside a time for you guys to call in, come on the show, put in your pick, and actually, we'll have something to sweat, something to root for. Everything that we did last season, kind of want to bring it to the Qwan Show, make it a little bit better, make it a little bit easier on myself. Today, we're bringing on Jim from Philly. Jim from Philly was a staple on Last Word Cheetah. He came on the Qwan Show a few times last year and broke down some games. So I like Jim's thought process on games. He's really, I think he had the Mac Jones take last year, not to harp on it, but and then Mac Jones started to come alive. So I think he sees the game really well. I think he knows where to find an edge, how to find an edge. So he will be a weekly contributor, probably for each show. So make sure you give Jim Lahl a follow. Today, I only have 2 plays. I've been hella busy. I haven't really broken anything down, but I've been thinking about these plays all off season. First pick is going to be Josh Allen, anytime touchdown. I got it in my local book for, I think it was it's either plus 160 or plus 140. Pull it up here. Josh Allen, anytime rushing touchdown, excuse me. Yeah. I got it at plus 160. Look, my thinking is the Rams are a cover 2 team. They're going to probably get into some man schemes where you got 2 over the top and everybody's matched up underneath. I think the Bills have a lot of weapons, so they're going to have to find a way. You know you're going to have Jalen Ramsey on Stephon Diggs if push comes to shove. That's going to be key. And Gabriel Davis, if he has a breakout game, they're probably going to roll some coverage to him or make him a focal point because you got Ramsey locked up on the other side. I think with Aaron Donald out there, he's going to create some running lanes for Josh Allen, who will run the ball. They have design powers. They have design plays for Josh Allen to run the ball. But, you get in the cover 2 scheme quite often. If they're going man sometimes, there may be an opportunity for the run lanes to be created and, they don't account for the quarterback. So my thinking, we get down in the red zone, you got that quarterback power that they like to run, but it's going to be some type of broken play where Josh Allen's fighting for some yards, maybe fighting for the touchdown himself. So I'm taking Josh Allen to get a rushing touchdown at plus 160, and I'm also taking Allen Robinson. Listen, we all know what Cooper Kupp can do. We all know what Cooper Kupp did last year with Matthew Stafford. I think defensive coordinators are going to take heed to that, as you see here. Jim talking about it in his breakdown. He likes Allen Robinson too. We're going to show you just a bit of his breakdown for the game and where he's leaning. But I like Allen Robinson to record a touchdown. I got it at plus 150. So we're going all plus money this week. I only got 2 plays for you. Like I said, Cooper Kupp, he's the guy. He's the number one. We know that. But what can Sean McVay do to get Allen Robinson opportunities? I think he's a big red zone target. I think he had 53 contested catches, if my stats and my memory serves me correct, which is I think it was tops in the league. So, when he's on the field, if he can stay healthy, I think we're going to see Stafford go to him a lot. He's played with a big body receiver before in Calvin Johnson, not to say that they're on the same level, but I think those 50-50 balls, he made, Kenny Golladay stand out in Detroit. Marvin Jones stood out in Detroit because of those 50-50 balls. So I think with a guy like Allen Robinson, there's going to be a lot of opportunity for Stafford to get him the ball. So those are the 2 plays that I like this week. I may throw some more in, but I just don't want to go crazy after not really paying attention. I chased some plus money bets, which I think is probably going to be the theme of it. Not too often, but the goal is to win. We're here to have fun. Hopefully you guys fade me and I prove you wrong. I went on a streak during the playoffs and I'm trying to get some carryover. So, we're taking this bit by bit, step by step. And yeah, that's it, man. This is going to be the Thursday Night Football edition of the Qwan Show. We're going to throw you to Jim Lahl and his video and his breakdown, the 2 plays that he has in this Thursday Night Football game with the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Rams. We'll see you Sunday for a full episode of the Qwan Show Season 2.
What's up, everybody? I am going to break down the Thursday night opener tomorrow, Rams versus Bills. I'm looking at a prop and I'm looking at a side in this game. First up, we got Allen Robinson. The Rams landed him this offseason to replace Odell Beckham. This is Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford's new toy. I definitely look for Sean McVay to use him a lot this season. Robinson was basically a number 1 wide receiver his whole career. Now he comes to the Rams and he can play second fiddle to Cooper Kupp. I do think Sean McVay is going to utilize him a lot in this game. One thing he did with Odell Beckham is he got him involved early last year. And I think you'll see that this season, and you'll see it tomorrow night against the Bills. The Bills have 2 very young corners. One played a little bit last year, Dane Jackson, and did not grade out very well on PFF. He'll be playing the outside. Also, Kyer Elam, their first-round pick. Sounds like from Bills camp, he's actually struggling to outplay their sixth-round pick at corner. Both of these guys will be playing the outside against Robinson. And I expect finally, maybe this year, defensive coordinators will give Cooper Kupp extra attention because basically he just ran free all season in single coverage. He'll also be matched up against Taron Johnson, who's the Bills' best corner and also plays the slot. So I like Allen Robinson over 62.5 yards. His number varies from Sportsbook. I like it up to 64.5. It actually opened at 55.5 last week, which mean a lot of smart money jumped on that early. So my favorite bet and prop for this game is Allen Robinson's over in receiving yards up to 64.5. As far as the game goes, I like the Rams a lot in this game. My line projects this around Rams -3. A couple things with the Bills. So their offensive line in the interior, they have a Mitch Morse, was the 24th ranked center on PFF. He's returning this year. They got a 13-year veteran playing left guard in Roger Saffold, and they got a 3-year career backup playing right guard this season. All this bodes well for Aaron Donald and the rest of the Rams defensive line tomorrow night. So I have serious questions about the Bills offensive line. I think the Rams will be able to get to them a lot in this game. I also have a lot of questions about the Bills secondary, and I just explained how inexperienced they are. Stafford now with Allen Robinson, Cooper Kupp, Cam Akers returning, Tyler Higbee. I think they'll be able to move the ball really well. And my last point, too, is the Bills really struggle to stop the run. They got lit up last year by Jonathan Taylor and Derrick Henry. Sean McVay is known to commit to a run game. And I don't really expect them to move the ball really well on the ground. They ran 32 times for 170 yards and 2 touchdowns when they played 2 years ago in Buffalo. So I think Sean McVay's zone rushing attack is going to perform well against McDermott's defense. I don't necessarily think that means that Cam Akers goes over his rushing prop, because you never know with Sean McVay with his running back rotations. But I just think they'll be able to move the ball well on the ground and through the air. I just think they have a serious advantage in the trenches on both sides of the ball in this game. So I love the Rams at plus money to win this game. I also think that opening a teaser leg on them, using 6 points to tease them up to 8.5 is a really good bet. And you can pair that with a team I really like this week, the Bengals, down to a 0.5 point. So Allen Robinson over receiving yards, Rams money line, and those are my 2 bets for tomorrow night. Good luck, guys.
The only way to gamble responsibly is to win. I'll see you guys Sunday.
My first bet,
Parlays to the left of them.
the defense could use a little bit of improvement too.
Parlays to the right of them.
For dramatic effect,
Parlays in front of them.
how'd you get into betting sports? And this is how to be a profitable sports bettor.
Volley and thunder.
The only way to gamble responsibly is to win. What's up, everybody? It's me, Qwan Young, and welcome to the Qwan Show.